what's up guys, it's Johnny.
And I'm Weston.
We're from the Geekly Grind. Today we're going to give you a 2x2. That's a 2-minute game overview.
And a 2-minute review. That way you'll know quickly whether it's worth picking up.
Today we're going to bring you When I Dream by Repos Games and Chris Darsaklis.
I'm going to get into character real quick.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. So join us while we dream and we'll see you at the table.
2 minutes on the clock. Do it.
Thanks for that. So When I Dream is a 4 to 10 player party guessing game. Each player gets the opportunity to be the dreamer with the little dream mask on. Isn't it nice? When you have the mask on, the other players are trying to get you to guess as many of these words on the cards as possible. They go around the table and give one-word clues to help you do so. You have 2 minutes to guess as many words as you possibly can.
So all the other players around the table get a role, and their role as a fairy, for example, is to help the player, guide the player to the correct word. If you pick up the boogeyman card, then your job is to do the opposite. Misdirect, misguide. You don't want the dreamer to guess correctly. Lastly, we have the Sandman. Now the Sandman's job is unique. The Sandman can be both good and bad because its job is to make sure that by the end of the round, there are equal cards in each stack, both correct and incorrect. At the end of the round, depending on how good or how bad you did as a fairy or a sandman or a boogeyman, you get points. Now, also at the end of the round, the dreamer has the opportunity to get extra points by recounting their dream using all the words in the stacks. If they're able to do it, they get those extra points.
It's a really fun mechanic because you actually, you think you're gonna guess them all, but then once you get to the end of your turn,
you're like,
you can't remember any of those.
You have like 10 words to memorize, yeah.
Yeah, once everybody goes around the table and gets a chance to be the dreamer, the game ends, you count up your points, and that's it. Some important rules about the clues. You can't give any clues that rhyme with the word. You can't give any clues that have part of the word in it or in a different language. Basically, you can't do anything that's like lame and cheating.
Cheaters. No cheaters.
You're gonna find that it's difficult not to do that because you want to say the word right away when you see it. And then once it goes all the way around, that's it. And then you have the points. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
That's it. So now we're gonna go into our 2-minute review. Ready and go. What do you think?
I liked it.
Me too.
I didn't think I would, but I actually really liked it a lot. I love that it's a party game, 4 to 10 players. I mean, you don't find a lot of 10-player games.
You don't.
You can literally explain it in 2 minutes, as we've just shown. And you can pick it up and just have fun with it, and it takes 20 to 30 minutes, tops.
Also, the game is gorgeous.
That's true.
All the cards remind me of Dixit, and that they're really beautiful art. I don't know who did the art on it. I don't know if it was Chris or if he got somebody else to do it. But very, very pretty and really good use of using both sides of the card so that you can kind of double and quadruple up on the words while not having a huge stack of cards.
Yeah, and gameplay is really fun. It's really fun. It's diverse. When the different roles really change how you have to think about the cards and how you have to think about the game. And then when you put this mask on, when I put the mask on, I was stressed. You know, like I didn't. You're hearing all of these words and you're hearing all of these different voices, and you don't really know who to trust or who to not. But I really liked it.
I had a very different experience putting the mask on. I was like in this kind of elevated state, putting the mask on. A zen state. I was entering nirvana. And it was neat to kind of hear all these words coming at me and my brain kind of grasping at them. That sensory deprivation is a really great mechanic.
Oh, my brain doesn't grasp in that same way.
I was just floating there. I also loved as the dreamer how you have to recount your dream at the end.
Oh yeah.
That's a really fun cool mind game, trying to weave it together into a story.
Yeah, and the components are great. I mean, this bed is really cool. The cards are beautiful. The little tokens for points are good.
Moons and stars. And
it's very thematic. It works. I like it as a party game. I highly recommend you pick it up if you like party games, if you have larger groups of people. With 4 people, I don't know how well it would work. But with larger groups, really fun. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, me too. Get out there and play it. And we'll see you at the table.